bells jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Good morning, everybody. I'm back in my truck again. I am headed to town to go to the grocery store and pick up a few groceries. I want to do, like I mentioned yesterday, I want to do a little bit of baking to take down to the co-op, which I'll have to remember to get my bananas out of the freezer when I get home today. I've already fed Penny and the chickens, so that's good. When I get back, I'll feed everybody else. I need to scoop the litter boxes today, which is very exciting, I know about. I didn't sleep very well last night. It took me a really long time to go to sleep for some reason, and then I woke up about 4:30 and couldn't go back to sleep until about 7. And then I went back to sleep for a little bit. I need to go to the chiropractor, I think. A long time ago, well, not a long time ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, I twisted my pelvis and didn't realize what I had done, obviously, because I just knew that my right hip hurt. And I kept going to the chiropractor I was using then, saying, man, my hip hurts, I don't know what's wrong. And her dad was a really good chiropractor, but she was, I don't really think, interested in working all that hard. And she just said, well, you need to stop, don't do anything that will aggravate it. Well, that was walking, that was, carrying stuff like my feed sacks and stuff, that was riding. And she's like, don't do any of that for 3 months. And it wasn't getting any better. She said, well, maybe you just need to lay off doing the, and I was like, I was losing my muscle tone. I was feeling terrible. I was missing riding my horses. So, I have a friend, Carol. Well, y'all know I've talked about Carol a lot. She was telling me that this horse chiropractor was coming down from somewhere like in North Dakota or something to work on these really expensive barrel horses, but that he also, on the sly, worked on people, and that he had done some work on her and it had made a huge difference. And I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose. I've got nothing to lose here. So I went over to see him and he had me walk. And I knew it was my right hip. Something was off because I couldn't stand to put weight on it. I couldn't hike. I couldn't, and I was an avid hiker. Of course, I love to ride, and I wasn't able to do any of that stuff. And it was aggravating to the people I was dating. It was aggravating to me because I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't able to go out and do the things that I enjoyed. So the guy said, walk for me. He had me walk maybe 10 feet. He said, I know exactly what's wrong with you. After he stood me up against the wall and looked at me, he said, your pelvis is twisted. He said, did you fall? And I said, yeah, about 1.5 years ago, I tripped. It's a funny, weird story. I had Angora goats at the time, and we were shearing goats. And I had really a hard time catching this one goat, and I had a hold of her by the horns, and this other one ran between me and her and swept my legs out from underneath me. And I was like, I am absolutely not letting go of this goat, but I'm going to fall if I don't. And so I knew I was going to fall. I was afraid I was going to hit my head, so I twisted really hard, and I landed on my hip, on my back cheek. But I was really well padded. I had on like coveralls and everything, so it didn't really there was a bruise, but it wasn't intensely painful. But then all of this stuff started happening after that. So he said, I know exactly what's wrong with you. You've twisted your pelvis. And I thought, oh God. He said, well, I can fix it. Horses do it, all the time. I'm like, okay. So he said, okay, stand up against the wall, put your hands up on the wall. He said, I want you to take a big breath in, and then I want you to release it, and then I want you to take another breath in and count to 5. Or 3. I think it was 3. And I did all that. I was on 2, and he had this tamper and a hammer that he used on the horses, and he put that on my, I felt him put that on my hip. And on 2, he went pat with that hammer. It wasn't hard, but that tamper knocked my pelvis back into place, and I saw stars. I mean, I was like, whoa, Lordy. And then all of a sudden, I could stand straight, and that pain was gone. It was just that quick. And, you know, I had to go back for some readjustment after that. You know, he would come about every 6 months, because when your muscles have been out of whack that long, they kind of want to pull things back out. And I still have trouble every once in a while with it, and I'm having trouble with it right now. Just because I think the way I carry stuff and everything. So right now I've got a toothache in my right butt cheek, basically. And it's gone from being sort of you're aware of it pain to it's keeping me awake. So that tells me I need to go to the chiropractor. I suspect that's also why I was grinding my teeth and why my blood pressure was a little bit up, even though I was taking my medicine, because I had not gone to the chiropractor for 6 months, since March, when the pandemic started. And I started going again, and I think that's helped. And I've got a teeth guard now, which, I mean, drives me crazy, y'all. That teeth guard drives me crazy. But I know it's for the best, so I just tough it out. But anyway, so yeah, the horse chiropractor fixed me that time. It was really something. Anyway, so that's my little story for you. He also looked at my face. He said, your face is not right, is out of alignment. I'm like, what? And this ear had been stopping up, and I thought, okay, I was Q-tipping, like, you know, mining for gold in there, Q-tipping. And he said, no, it's not that, it's your jaw's out of alignment. So he realigned my jaw, and that fixed that too. I was like, oh, okay. You know, I mean, I'm an evidence-based person. I know a lot of people poo-poo chiropractic, but man, it saves my life, I tell you what. Do I believe it can do all the things it says it can do? I don't know, but I know for one thing, it improves my quality of life, because I can move better, I can sleep better, my ear doesn't stop up. I mean, and if I'm sleeping better and I'm moving better, that's probably going to improve my health overall too. So maybe it all kind of goes hand in hand. Anyway, I'm headed to town, and I will check in with y'all in a little bit. Well, it looks like most of the rain that they had forecast for us has gone south of us, so I don't think we're going to get very much rain today, which is, I mean, I guess fine. We've had plenty of rain lately, so it's not like we're hurting for rain. So I am out here getting ready to water the rabbits. What you doing, redecorating? You redecorating? Okay.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells.
Well, I'm rewatching the live stream. They have an on-demand channel you can watch until tomorrow. And I'm going to look through my seed books.
It was easier.
It was really cool to watch. So I'm going to look through my seed books some more and have some lunch.
That no one in the bar seen there before. Then he asked, didn't we know that outside in the snow that someone was lost standing outside our door? Then the bartender through the smoke and the haze, through the window and eyes, to that corner street light was standing fire broken painful was a girl that tried to say could no longer get home.
Wait, what is it? That's my lucky dog. That's my lucky ducky. Lucky ducky. Well, I just went out and checked my mail after watching the TSO live stream again. And Vanessa sent me a package. Look at this fabric. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, I can't wait to make something out of that. There's a lot of it here, too. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. And then she sent me some scrubbies, because we're all making scrubbies, and a washcloth, and a little bird. I'm going to put that bird on my tree right now. I'm going to put him up on my tree. And then these are awesome. This is really cool. She sent me a sweet card with little doggies on it. And then she sent me a set of, this is a progress keeper and stitch markers, and that's a Ouija board planchette. So that's really cool. And some stitch markers on the back. And when I get ready to do that Boo Knits knit along that I didn't start yet, but it was a Halloween one, I'm going to use these. I'm going to put those aside for that. But check out this cross-stitch fabric. It looks like barnwood. This is so cool. Yay. Thanks, Vanessa. I hope y'all are doing good. You should have a package on Monday. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, well, I'm just working on my animal almanac block tonight. So that's where I'm going to end for tonight, I think. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, y'all. Bye.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way.